storm, it won't last. Right on time. Got a feeling if I wait, I'm fine. Say I'm fine, but inside I know I'm tired. With a blessing fall from the sky. Feel too late, but it's right on time. She cause this little light of mine, I'ma let it shine and I'ma hold the line. I gotta hold the line. You can talk and joke and mock and Babylon. From Jericho to Babylon. These old walls that was bound to fall. Been here for 400 years, we done seen it all, we done built it all, we done built it all, and we dealt it all, and the time is winding and it's almost gone. Just wait a little. Just wait a little, yeah. Just wait a little, yeah. Because the storm it won't last always. So wait a little, yeah. Just wait a little, yeah. Wait a little, yeah. Because the storm it won't last always.
Storms, rainy days won't remain, won't complain, will campaign for my Abba. He is worthy to be praised. I'm amazed, blow my brains. All of his ways are out of range. Your children want your land to reign. Babylon gets ready for flames. Yep, until that day we will remain on the edge of our seat for trains. Yep, witness you on your throne. Feel be good when your kingdom reign. So goodbye to all this pain. Brand new bodies, brand new names. We gon' celebrate for sure. That's around like it's so train. Feel so good to rock this way. Feel so free like the Bible explains. We so happy, can't contain. Find a release from all these chains. We've been homeless, looking for change. Why they knew Joe group in a race. But for now, we keep on pushing. All my people just maintain. And I know that it's easy to say. We've been that main reason we treated this way. Continue on seeking the space. Although we've been down, just know we got the same DNA. But we won't stop. Yes, we coming back for sure.
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother Gabriel here, man. Just gonna do a quick Bible study. Pretty much try to go in. I'm practicing with some new software, so let's just see how this go, man. See if I can put something together.
The problem of evil. Why do God allow the devil to do his evil deeds?
My name is Bernard. I'm 12 years old. I'm struggling with the question of why God would allow the devil to do his evil. I have many questions, so I will go to a priest to find answers. The priest tells me that God allows Satan to do his evil because it is our free will that makes us human, not obedience. I meet a woman who tells me that she was raped, but she was able to forgive her rapist, and move on with her life. I can't understand how she could forgive someone who had done so much harm to her. She says that it's because she believes in God and knows that everything happens for a reason. I meet another woman, who tells me about how much she loves her children, despite the fact that they are always getting into trouble and getting into fights. She says that it's because she loves them unconditionally, even when they are at their worst. I had to think about this for a while, and the priest said I don't have to have obedience, and one woman said just forgive, and the other woman said love unconditionally. Okay, cool, I can do this. I was walking down the street, when he met Barzillai and asked, just to see if his answer line up with theirs, why does God allow the devil to do his evil?
Do you have your Bible?
No sir, I don't.
That's okay, I have two. Which one would you like to read from? Okay, Bible study.
Romans 3:4. God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Job 1:6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. Job 1:7. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
So why didn't God kill Satan when he walked up?
Satan works for God. You'll also learn that there were a lot of perfect men in the Bible.
Job 1:8. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth God, and escheweth evil? Job 1:9. Then Satan answered the Lord, and said, Doth Job fear God for naught? Job 1:10. Hast not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. Job 1:11. But put forth thine hand out, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Satan loves to tempt you, when things are going bad, to turn against your God.
Job 1:12. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord.
But people say that was God in the Old Testament, now he is all love, right?
How can you have different emotions, but God should only have one? The Most High didn't change. People are not reading his words.
Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Malachi 3:7. Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord of hosts. But ye said, Wherein shall we return?
How do we return to God?
We have to come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments and acknowledge our nationality.
Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord hath not done it? Isaiah 44:5. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel.
We need to be mentally prepared for the return of the Most High Son. Read Revelation 14:20.
1 Kings 22:19. And he said, Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. Revelation 14:19. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God. Revelation 14:20. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs.
Lying is one of the most common wrongdoings that people do, but it will not get them anywhere. When they lie, they cannot be trusted, and it makes things difficult when they want to create a meaningful relationship. Truthful people are more respected and admired because they show integrity.
1 Kings 22:22. And the Lord said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also, go forth, and do so. 1 Kings 22:23. Now therefore, behold, the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee.
I'm just going to hide myself from God.
No one can hide from God. He sees all things.
Jeremiah 23:24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Saith the Lord. Do not I fill heaven and earth? Saith the Lord.
All dreams and thoughts are not always from God.
Jeremiah 23:25. I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed.
What about when people say God talked to them?
All recordings in the Bible of when God spoke to man, he also gave him things that they must complete. So for me, when someone tells me that God is talking to them, I just listen because I know they have no understanding.
Jeremiah 23:26. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? Yea, they are prophets of the deceit of their own heart.
What about when people say we have to all come together?
So, when they talk about coming together, I know they have no understanding of the Bible.
Jeremiah 23:27. Which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal. Jeremiah 23:28. The prophet that hath a dream, let him tell a dream, and he that hath my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the chaff to the wheat? Saith the Lord.
Why don't people use the Bible to answer questions about the Bible, like you are doing?
When you understand the word fire to others, that uses words for lies.
Jeremiah 23:29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Jeremiah 23:30. Therefore, behold, I am against the prophets, saith the Lord, that steal my words, everyone from his neighbor.
Did God send them to the people?
Letting us know that the pastors are not teaching the truth and were not sent by God.
Jeremiah 23:31. Behold, I am against the prophets, saith the Lord, that use their tongues, and say, He saith. Jeremiah 23:32. Behold, I am against them that prophesy false dreams, saith the Lord, and do tell them, and cause my people to err by their lies, and by their lightness Yet I sent them not, nor commanded them, therefore they shall not profit this people at all, saith the Lord. Jeremiah 23:37. Thus shalt thou say to the prophet, What hath the Lord answered thee? And what hath the Lord spoken? Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Matthew 7:21. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
Don't all the preachers have a relationship with God?
A lot of them are doing it just to make money and have no concern for the word of God.
Matthew 7:22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? Matthew 7:23. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you, depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
So, is God going to get them for misusing his word?
What's sad is not only are they setting themselves up for destruction, but they have a congregation of people that they're doing the same thing to.
Matthew 7:24. Therefore whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. Matthew 7:25. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Matthew 7:26. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. Matthew 7:27. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Matthew 7:28. And it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine. Matthew 7:29. For he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes.
How do you teach with authority?
This can only happen when you allow the words of the Most High to be go for and not your own understanding.
Matthew 26:7. There came unto him a woman, having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. Matthew 26:8. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, For what purpose is this waste? Matthew 26:9. For this ointment might have been sold for much, and given to the poor. Matthew 26:10. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, Why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. Matthew 26:11. For ye have the poor always with you, me ye have not always. Matthew 26:12. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Matthew 26:13. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done, be told for a memorial of her. Thanks to Hebrew Israelite Radio Network for the background music. Shalom.
Praise to the one who sits up on the throne. For him there's no beginning, no end. Yeah, he gave to see her decree, riding upon the wings of the wind. All praise to the ancient of days. Sent your son to die for my sins. Now I'm gonna tell everybody I know. The only thing that matters is Kingdom Ghost. Set apart, that's the mode. Mash hard on the gas, stand on the path, straight narrow. I come in the body, must look dude, I perfect will. I had to work down them scriptures for real. Gird up the fight, hold on, already combat. Enemy in my eyesight, I explode on contact. Who will hand me the dossier? I put my name on the contract. Knocking out about targets, be make sure you don't fall back. Kingdom of heaven is on the way. 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 I got my Bible in my hand. Yeah, I got my Bible. Keeping the laws, keeping the faith. Yeah, more than the Bible. This is your who's game plan. And ain't nothing changed. Say that the law is abolished. Can you please explain? Watching out for them men's doctors. Stay away from false prophets. Kingdom of heaven is not for sale. So get your hand out them false pockets. Size 10,000 times bright. Looking deeper to the hearts of men. Stop playing with the loaded gun. Ecclesiastes 9:10. Who will purge us of all sin? Living waters wash away the dirt. Stay away from all false cycles. Put away unrighteous works. Be you against the world. Hold on for own ready to come back. Push the head of the serpent, he makes sure you never make contact. Kingdom of heaven is on the way. 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 We say praise, all praise to you. We sing our praises to your true love. We sing our praises to your true love. And we sing praise, our praise to your true love. Glory, glory to you. We sing our praises to your true love. We sing our praises to your true love. Praise the one who sits upon the throne.